NHL playoff recap, night 7 from the parking garage outside the hotel in DC, and we're kicking things off with game 1 between the Caps and New York Rangers here. John Carlson scoring .534 in on a muffin that just leaks by Shesterkin, and that would be the only goal he gave up tonight, or I guess last night. He was phenomenal, had some ridiculous saves. Later in the first, Chris Kreider, actually just 40 seconds later, makes it a 1-1 game, and 2 minutes following that, Barclay Goodrow makes it 2-1 in the second period. Vinny Trocheck scores to make it a 3-1 game, and that would be how the final score stood. The Caps, I thought, played a decent game, a lot of very good chances on Shesterkin, but he ends up having a phenomenal game. A .966 save percentage, and it's a 3-1 win for the Rangers, who take a stranglehold 3-0 series lead on this one over Washington. Down in Nashville, game 3 between Vancouver and the Preds, and the Canucks did not get many shots in the first period. However, they score on the first of the entire game for them. JT Miller on the power play makes it 1-0, and then a similar story in the second period, just 4:33 in, Brock Besser making it 2-0. We head to the third, where Luke Evangelista scores the only goal for Nashville. It's a 2-1 final, and Casey DeSmith in this one was the phenomenal goalie, despite getting absolutely bodied by Michael McCarron in the middle of the game. Recovers, and of course 29 of 30 for him, so a big win for Vancouver, another one without Thatcher Demko, so we'll see if they can keep that up. But for tonight, they get it done 2-1 and a 2-1 series lead headed into game 4. The Avs with their first game back in Denver of the playoffs, and it was a little back and forth early on. Zach Parise scoring the only goal in the first, Tyler Toffoli tying it in the second, and then Josh Morrissey about halfway through scoring to make it 2-1. And then the Avs come out for the third pissed, apparently. Nathan MacKinnon, Valeri Nichushkin, Arturi Lehkonen, Ross Colton, and Devon Toews all score. It's a 6-2 final for the Avs in Denver. A huge scrum at the end. Brendan Dillon slashes his hand open, so hopefully he's okay there. Never want to see that at the end from something that really doesn't mean anything. Nonetheless, the Avs get it done 6-2 headed into game 4. Fourth and final game tonight, the Kings hosting the Edmonton Oilers, and it did not go very good for the home crowd, LA Kings. Zach Hyman, Leon Draisaitl, and Connor McDavid all scoring in the first. Only one of those on the power play is even more concerning. Drew Doughty makes it a bit more respectable at 3-1 at about the 5:30 mark of the second, but a few minutes after that, it's Evander Kane. Makes it 4-1 in the third. It's Hyman and Draisaitl again. It's a stomping here. 6-1 here for the Oilers. They outshoot the Kings 40-28. Cam Talbot did not, of course, have a very good night. Stuart Skinner back into his game, looked pretty solid in this one, and all things point to Edmonton probably running away with the series. I mean, LA, after that win in game 2, their best chance to take the series away was probably tonight. Absolutely need to win in game 4, and their last second home game on the of the series. And if not, we're going to probably see a 5-game finish here from Edmonton. But nonetheless, we will see about that on Sunday. That was it for the 4 games on Friday. We have another 4 today with a few elimination potentials. So we will talk to you guys in a bit to cover those.